Topping off our morning rush, a search intensifies for the man police say fatally struck a young boy with an ATV near the River of Lights. And an arrest warrant filed yesterday. Officers say 27-year-old Sergio Almanza was speeding and blew through the red light, striking the 7-year-old. Police have linked him to the ATV used in the crash. However, they say he's on the run this morning.
The city of Albuquerque is now having pedestrians use the Central Tingley underpass instead of the central crosswalk when attending the River of Lights. Attendees can then park at Tingley Beach and follow the signage along the bike path that runs underneath Central Avenue. Police service aides will be on hand directing foot and vehicle traffic. Schools
are heightening up security today, because of a viral challenge encouraging students to make school threats. The national trend includes viral rumors about shootings, bombings, and other violence threatened at schools across the country today. As of right now, there are no specific threats in any New Mexico school districts.
A magistrate judge has now issued a search warrant for actor Alec Baldwin's cell phone. The search warrant is asking for any evidence relating to the death of principal photographer Helena Hutchins on a movie set. According to the search warrant, Baldwin said that there were emails sent between him and armorer Hannah Gutierrez. Erica.
And here's a look at your school day forecast. It's a cool morning, temps in the low 30s, but we're quiet out there. By the afternoon, we only make it into the upper 40s, so keep those warm layers around.
An Albuquerque woman is now searching this morning to find the bicyclist that she helped after he got into a crash. In September, Natalie Smith saw a man who crashed his bike in the North Valley. The man was then rushed to UNM Hospital. Now she hopes to return everything to the cyclist and find out if he survived.
New boundaries for the state Senate's district boundaries are in the hands of the House this morning after the Senate approved a proposal. A major change drastically changed the boundaries of districts 29 and 30. That's in Valencia and Cibola counties.
Meanwhile, $478 million in federal pandemic money could soon find its purpose. Now, the proposed spending includes funds bolstering the state's internet connectivity, highways, food banks, tourism, advertising, and more. Now, the bill needs final approval from Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham. Erica.
And here's a look at the New Mexico Threat Index. It's a cold morning across the state. Everybody will need those warm layers. We'll see some breezes across the east today, but overall, it's going to be a quiet Friday.
For now, PNM will not be transferring its ownership in the Four Corners area. Here are the details for you about this power plant that they've been considering. The Public Regulation Commission unanimously voted to reject the plan earlier this week, saying PNM did not specify how the lost power would be replaced. PNM could appeal this decision.
Happening tomorrow, a local coffee shop will be hosting its 7th annual Humble Holiday Market. The Humble Coffee Company puts on the market to celebrate the holidays and support local businesses. That event runs tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. all the way till 4 p.m. at Humble Coffee near Lomas and Montclair. Erica.
All right, let's get a check on the morning drive. Here's a look at the maps. They are looking clear. No major slowdowns this morning. And here's a check on track. We're heading south on I-25 near Central. The roads are looking like they're moving right along in the area.
A North Carolina elementary teacher is giving back to her students this morning in a big way, making sure that they will be fed during the Christmas break. Teacher Turquoise Lejeune Parker purchased over $100,000 of food. They say it's enough food to feed more than 5,000 students now during the break.
Wow, that's great.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5 here, a local library is honoring the late city councilor Ken Sanchez. The new community room at Taylor Ranch Library is being named after Sanchez, who served on city council for 14 years, representing Albuquerque's west side. The fire station on Central near Old Coors is also named in Sanchez's memory. Sanchez died in early 2020.
At number 4, an Albuquerque woman is searching this morning to find the bicyclist that she helped after he got into a crash. Back in September, Natalie Smith saw a man who crashed his bike in the North Valley. Smith and another stranger did CPR on the man, who was then rushed to UNM Hospital. She ended up with his belongings, including his bike. Now she hopes to return everything to the cyclist or his family and find out if he survived. If you know who the cyclist is, you're asked, we have the contact information at KRQE.com.
And at number 3, it's going to be a cool and quiet day. Temperatures chilliest in the northwest, Four Corners area, upper 30s, low 40s there. We'll be in the 40s through the metro and the 50s and 60s down to the southeast.
At number 2, there could be increased security at Albuquerque Public Schools today. That's after a viral challenge is catching the attention of districts across the nation. Authorities say that the challenge encourages students to make school threats. The national trend includes viral rumors about shootings, bombings, and other violence that threatened at schools all across the country today. Now, right now, there are no specific threats to the local districts. Meanwhile, APS and Rio Rancho districts are encouraging students to report any threats that they may hear about or see on social media.
Finally, number one for you this week, the frantic search for the man police say was behind the wheel of an ATV when he struck a young boy, killing him near the River of Lights continues today. APD and state police say they know who they're looking for. In an arrest warrant filed yesterday, officers say 27-year-old Sergio Almanza was driving the ATV when he blew through the red light at Central and Tingley, going about 50 miles per hour, fatally striking the 7-year-old boy.